Good day to all of you. Today there is Mr. Tushar Saini from Jaipur who has been selected in 7 companies, and he is the only one candidate in India from Sushil Marine Services who has been selected in 7 companies, and today he is joining his shipping company as a training institute in Chennai. So today we just want to introduce about his experience, how was his journey till now after his 12th standard. So this is our first video from Sushil Marine Services. So please guys do appreciate. So Mr. Tushar, can you please introduce about yourself?
Okay, sir. Good day, everyone, and thank you, Suraj sir, for this opportunity. I'm glad to introduce myself in front of you. As Suraj sir has already introduced me in brief, my name is Tushar Saini. I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and my qualifications are 10 plus 2. I have passed my class 10th in year 2018 with 78% aggregate percentage, and I have passed my class 12th in year 2020 with 90% aggregate percentage. And in starting initially, I was a little confused about my career between defense services and merchant navy. Everything was not clear, so I came to know about Sushil Marine Services, and then I joined Sushil Marine Services. They gave me a proper guideline, and with the help of them only, today I'm standing here in front of you guys as a successful cadet.
Okay, Mr. Tushar, thank you for your introduction. So can you please tell me that not me about to our audience who is looking to you that how you come to know about the merchant navy? I know that there is no one in your family in your background from merchant navy or any defense services. So how you come to know about the merchant navy?
Yes, sir. I have already told you, I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and in Rajasthan there is not a lot of craze about merchant navy. Means many people are not aware about this field. But luckily, one of my neighbor, Mr. Srikant Jhajaria, he is also director of Sushil Marine Services. He was in merchant navy and he is in a well-reputed company. Its name is TK Tankers. People in shipping know about this company. It's a very big company. So that was the initial days of Sushil Marine Services. It was just growing only. At that time, Srikant sir told me about merchant navy. He gave me proper guideline. He advised me in a proper way. He told me all the pros and cons of merchant navy. And that time I decided, yeah, that merchant navy is good fit for me. So I went to Pune for my further training, where I met Suresh sir and you, Suraj sir, and they also guided me. They always treated me as their family member only. I never felt as a student over there, and because of them only, I got selected in 7 companies. And for me also, it's a very big achievement. So I will thank Sushil Marine Services for all this.
Okay, yes, Mr. Srikant Jajaria sir is our one of the director, and Mr. Tushar is his neighbor, so he is guided. Good, very good. So how was the experience in Pune? About the was
Like
our teaching staff and how was the our facilities? Tell me frankly about.
Okay, sir. Honestly, sir, I after till 12th I was at my home only. So Sushil Marine Services, when I went there, that was my first hostel life for my life. And there I was a little worried that how I will stay there, what problems I will face, how would be the teaching. But there I never felt anything like I am away from my home, as Pune is very far away from my home. But I never felt that. There were always Suraj sir, and teachers were all good. They were well experienced. They used to solve my doubts without any hesitation. They never scolded me for anything. They always showed me the correct path, and the hostel was also very good. There were proper facilities. I never faced any kind of problem there. So according to me, I enjoyed a lot of time there, and I never felt the experience that I saw in Sushil Marine Services.
Okay, thank you for your valuable feedback, Mr. Tushar. And also, you are also one of the best candidate for the teachers also. So I just want to know that who is your best teacher in SMS?
So for me, the maths teacher Gokul sir, he was the best teacher in SMS. He always taught maths. As maths was my favorite subject also in 11th, 12th. So I was little worried about maths also. Like till 12th, I studied maths from different teachers. Many teachers changed, but my interest never changed in maths.
Okay,
So Gokul sir, he always kept my interest in maths. I never felt that I am outside of Rajasthan, outside of my school, learning from a new teacher.
okay,
So according to me, he was the best teacher in Sushil Marine Services.
okay. So talking about our teacher staff, it was good. And what about the external staff who was taking the interviews, like Mr. Bujra sir, Captain Suresh sir, and Mr. Shikant Jajare sir, who was taking your geography or interview preparations or basic knowledge about the merchant navy? What about them? How was your experience towards them?
Yeah, my experience was wonderful. They were all at a high rank, and it was very, big achievement for me that I was able to sit in front of such big personalities who are taking my interview. Because in my life, I haven't seen or talked to a chief officer or a captain earlier, as I was new for merchant navy. So yeah, I'm very happy that in starting days only I got to interact with such big people. Like he's one of them is in TK Tankers, which is a very big company, and Bhoja sir, he is in executive shipping management, that is also a very big company. So I was very happy to interact with them, and they also taught me a lot of things. Like in starting I used to speak answers in very wrong manner, and I was having like zero knowledge about shipping. They only taught me everything, and they made me capable to crack interviews of 7 companies. I am very thankful to all the external staff of Sushil Marine Services.
Okay, very good. So you are the only one candidate in all over India who has been selected in 7 companies. So what's your feeling now?
Right now, I'm feeling very happy, and the credit surely goes to Sushil Marine Services only, because without their guideline, I I have not never thought that I would be in merchant navy. Because if Sushil Marine Services was not there, then I would be right now struggling to become Agniveer only, sir. So they raised my morale also.
Yeah, and it's really a
Now
proud
we'll
moment to Sushil Marine also that our candidates is selected in 7 companies, and I think you have selected Mux, right? Today evening you are joining.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, today evening I will go to Chennai Amit University to join my institute. My reporting is on 21st. Today is
So
my train at
any
evening.
suggestions from your side regarding our teaching or our interview preparations or our any facilities? Any suggestions from your side? Whatever, if we are missing anything?
So as I was after 12th, after clearing my 12th, I went there directly. So I didn't face any problem, and I don't think that any changes, much changes are required. A little bit of changes are required. Like for weaker students in my batch, you should give extra classes to them,
Okay.
because they used to get same classes and they went for doubt session. So that time I thought, and after, at that time only I told my teachers that you should take extra classes,
Yes.
and they just listened to me and they started taking extra classes at that
Yes.
time only.
Yes. Yes. We have taken this feedback
Means-
before also, and we have
Yes, sir.
implemented this thing. So good.
Yeah.
Now let's go towards your interview. So how was your interviews and how was your? Let's start with written exams. How was your written exams?
Yeah, sir. My starting written exams were of SIMS and Anglo Eastern, Great Eastern, of these 3 companies. And at first, I was a little nervous because it was my first online exam also. Before that, I was in school and I've all given on offline exams. So I was a bit nervous for that also. And during those online exams, there was an online meeting going on. There were instructors. So I used to fear from that also, that what will happen, what if I don't know the answer, and what if I am not able to work on it internet. But that time also Sushil Marine Services, they always supported me, they kept my morale high, they always motivated me, and their teaching that helped me a lot. Like the Gokul sir, I have told you, he helped me a lot. And the reasoning questions, I was little worried that how I will complete the reasoning part. But during my online paper, the reasoning part was the best part I used to enjoy, because I used to clear the questions very easily and very properly of reasoning. I
Okay.
used to attempt reasoning first.
Okay, Tushar,
Yeah.
thank you. Now, I just want to ask you one question that whatever we are having
Yes,
the
sir.
syllabus we are teaching to you for the written exams
Yes, sir.
and the exams you are facing, are the questions related to our syllabus or they are different from it? Or whatever you are giving the practice for coaching, is it good for you or is it something away from the syllabus we are teaching?
So what I feel personally is in Sushil Marine Services, I'm able to learn more things than they are asked. Like you teach me a lot of things that they will never ask also, but they are beneficial for me. Like right now when I will join my institute, I have learned such things in Sushil Marine Services that I will already know. That will be a proud moment for me in college, universities also, where I can proudly say that yeah, I know these things, and these I knew in my coaching only
Okay,
before
very good.
joining the institute. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now tell me about your interview preparation. how was our staff, means our directors team who used to take your interview preparation, like Captain Suresh sir, Mr. Bhojraj sir, Mr. Srikanth sir? They used to take your interview preparation, they used to share their experience with you. So does it help you in your interview?
Yes, sir, sure. They always help me. My experience was wonderful, and they all were officers. So I was a future officer at that time. I was trying or willing to become an officer, but the qualities they at that time only they gave me the officer like qualities. So that helped me a lot, and they used to tell me that things that used to happen on ship that also motivated me that yeah, I have to be serious with this profession, and I want to join shipping. So that was an amazing experience. They used to teach me new things. They used to tell me proper manner. Like I used to know all the bookish knowledge. I knew the answer, but they told me how to present your answer in front of the interviewer, how you have to speak, how you have to sit, how you have to show the answer. So in that thing, Sushil Marine Services, all the directors team, they helped me a lot. I'm really thankful to all the directors of Sushil Marine Services.
Okay, thank you. And talking about your exams, so about written exams that you have given, some exams you have given online, I think some you have given offline by visiting the companies. So and
Yes,
interviews,
sir.
so how was the interviews, which was your best interview and from which company and why, what was the reason for that? Can you please share?
So for me, my best interview was of Merck's company, as I'm joining Merck's also because from starting only Merck's was my first priority, and that interview hopefully, and that was my good luck that my Merck's interview was the best because in that interview, in all other interviews, they were asking me technical part, but in Merck's with technical part, they asked me a lot of personal questions also, like about me. And the best question which I thought was the question in which they asked me that suppose there is a situation, all the vacancies of deck officers are closed in Merck's, but you get a chance to become an engineer in Merck's. So what you will do? So at that time, my mind thought that I should become an engineer. I'm getting opportunity to join Merck's, but I remembered your words, Sushil Marine Services. You all has motivated me to become a deck officer only. So I proudly denied Merck's officer that no, I am well prepared and well focused to become a deck officer. So I will join another company, but my priority is Merck's. So I will join Merck's later on as a deck officer, but I will surely join deck side, not engineering side. So for this answer, he smiled and replied that very good. And that at that time my interview was ended.
Yes,
So yeah, for me the
this
Merck's
question
interview
was
was
very,
one of the best
this
interview.
question was very important from their side too, because many people juggle in
Yes, sir.
between two options. So always
Yes,
you have to
sir.
step on one stone. So it's
Yes,
not
sir.
like that if you are
Yeah, in
not getting
starting also
chance
I
in the,
thought that
yes, yes,
yeah, at that time I thought that yeah, I'm getting marks as an engineer also, then I should go. But at that time I remembered Sushil Marin words that no, you are future navigation officers and you have to be that.
yes,
So
very
I probably denied him, sir.
very good. So what was the technical questions? Can you give some examples for our upcoming viewers who are willing to join or who will be getting motivated after seeing this video? Can you give some examples?
Yeah, there were a lot of technical questions also. I'll not say that they will not ask the technical part, but mainly they will ask you physics and chemistry like fluid mechanics, Bernoulli theorem, Archimedes principle, law of flotation, Boyle's law, Charles' law, and laws of gravitation, Newton's law. These are the main questions they will ask. And you should remember that while asking these questions, you should know how these principles are working, what are the application of these principles. Because principle, everybody knows the principle that, but later on they will ask you the application also. So
Okay,
you should remember everything.
okay,
Yeah, like ship floats on Archimedes principle. I told them everything. They used to ask me Archimedes principle. Then I used to tell them Archimedes principle, and I used to tell them this also that ship floats on Archimedes principle.
with
Ship moves
examples.
forward with the help of Newton's law. Yeah.
Okay, very
So
good.
they will ask you application also.
Okay, it's all
Yes,
laws
sir.
and all applications with examples. Very good.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think from your batch there was total 8 students and almost 6 students have been selected and everyone have been selected
Yes,
in
sir.
good companies and you are one of the best from all India, not only in SMS. So how was
Yes,
your
sir.
friend circle's experience to Sushil Marine Services?
Sir, they all were really very happy and satisfied because I don't know of other candidates other than Sushil Marine Services. But as per my knowledge, many people are like, just I got selected in this company, so I should go. They used to think this only. They never had options. But in Sushil Marine Services, I was more lucky than my friends that I got 7 to 8 options, and each of my friend got at least two options. Means they got selected in two companies. Means everybody was having two options, so they were happy and they were always like, yeah, we got selected in two companies and we are having two options. So everybody was well satisfied and happy, sir. And I was more happy because I got selected in more companies.
Yes, you are selling like a hot cake in the market now. Company is calling you to come to our institute, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good,
Yeah,
good.
sir.
It's
The
a
credit
proud
goes to
moment.
Sushil Marine
It's
Services only, sir.
it's proud moment to Sushil Marine Services also. So I know today you're joining your institute, so I will not take you too much time. Thanks for giving your precious time to us, and a happy journey. And we will like to see you soon as an officer in the Mercs line. So it will be a proud moment for us again that our one of candidate is an officer in Mercs line. Okay. So happy
Yes,
journey
sir.
and thanks for all these appreciations. Okay, Tushar.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much to Sushil Marine Services. I will never
Bye.
forget this institute, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
See you
sir. Bye.
soon.